Coach Massialas, we talked with you a little bit about the team performance last night and what the team needs to do to come together to work as one. Tell us how you saw remnants of that today.
Well, I mean, it's interesting because today was really, overall, I wouldn't say the greatest day for us. Many of us, including myself, I'm a little sick, but many of the guys actually a little bit off, didn't really feel well. It's been weird this trip for some reason. We haven't been getting sleep, so it's been really kind of, everyone was like a little bit on edge, not really at their best situation. And but the bottom line is that even when you're at your worst situation, you still pull it out. Under difficult situations, everyone come together, get to the situation. Somebody has a hot hand. We ride the hot hand. In the last tournament in Paris, it was Alexander. Here in the bronze medal match, it was Miles. So all those things kind of came together. And then the one thing we have also a pretty good situation is everyone feels like, even at the end, even though we're like Baldini was making a huge comeback against Alexander, but somehow everyone feels confidence that he can just get that last touch on. And that's very important to have that confidence in your anchor position.
And as the national team coach, how much time are you getting to work with all these guys as one unit?
Well, basically I see them in all these World Cups, so the reality is that I see everybody once a month, and we're here in these trips 4 or 5 days, but you may seem not that much, but the reality is that this is like the most intense time if everybody's fencing. So the reality is I see them all at the most incredible time, the most sort of challenging times. And therefore, we have a good understanding in those pressure situations how to deal with different things. And like here in Italy, for example, things weren't going well. So we're just like, okay, just take a time until we start feeling it. And then somebody starts riding, all of a sudden Miles got the hot hand. So then let's keep everything down, let Miles ride it for us. And sure enough, that came through. In France, we were right there in a little bit, and at the end, didn't quite have all the energy to make it kind of happen. But that's okay. Like I said, this is all part of the process. We've got 1.5 years to get ready for Rio, and that's really the ultimate goal. And all these are good stepping stones for us. The reality is that really under a rather difficult, not really a great day of fencing for us, we still got the bronze medal. So that really says a lot for our group.
Yeah, definitely. That even on your down days, you're coming away with bronze. You also reiterated, the long-term focus on Rio, and mentioned that, your time with these guys each month. As you're planning and looking towards, the next time you're with these guys, how are you kind of structuring the time with them to harness that energy and kind of build that team or focus on how you can build off the momentum from bouts?
Well, I mean, I think that, everyone's going to go back. 2 of the guys live in New York. Garrick's at Notre Dame. Alexander is in San Francisco. So the reality is that we just, it's just the way it's going to be. So what we do is that we'll get together in Havana. We get there before, all the guys get together. You don't need to do a lot of things, it's like a lot of unspoken things in terms of getting the people working together. It's not like we're like rah, 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 going crazy, a lot of fake of this stuff. There's more kind of sincerity and pureness about what we're doing. And I think that's the thing that I really try to get together. And the other thing which is very important is all the coaches, all the personal coaches that work together, we're all on the same page. We really want to see what's going on, really make it. So we got, Gia at Notre Dame, we've got Dan Kellner, Simon Gershon, myself. We all really do get together and really try to harness this positive energy and really focus on the team and make that happen.
So it's the communication and behind the scenes work that the coaches are doing and the athletes are doing to really maintain that.
Right. It's the communication and the trust. Actually, the trust is probably the most important thing. And if you feel that everybody's there to back you, in your corner, even if somebody is down, the other person's going to pick you up. You won't get taken out. So it's actually really good. It's the trust among the fencers, the coaches, that we have a goal and we want to accomplish this goal.
That's awesome to hear, and I guess we trust that you'll continue preparing this men's foil squad on their path to Rio.
That's what we're trying.
All right, thanks again, Coach.
Sure, bye.